Welcome! With Mankato Guns here, we've got another gun review for you. Today we actually have the TPT12. This is a Turkish-made pump shotgun. Works very well, and it's a pump shotgun. Basically, pump shotgun, some advantages: they're reliable, they work. You pump it, you don't have to worry about misfeeds, they automatically work. Now you might be going, what is a TPT12? Who makes that? This is actually made by Emperor Firearms out of Turkey. You might be like, Turkey? That's Thanksgiving thing. No, Turkey is actually a country, it's in Eastern Europe, and it's a member of NATO. Which means they make the same quality of firearms as the rest of the countries in NATO. Like America, Belgium, France, England, Germany. All these NATO countries have the same standards they have to make firearms to. That means you have a country, Turkey, that makes firearms to that quality standards, but it's an Eastern country and it happens to have lower prices. You can get these really inexpensively because they're made to the military standards of NATO, but they're priced a lot less. So a lot of countries around the world use these for their military. Now let's take a look at this 12 gauge. What do we got? It's a stripped down, very simple 12 gauge. If we start from the back, pretty simple. Polymer stock, polymer foregrip. Standard sights there, dovetail so you can mount a scope in there. Bead sight in the front, we got a cylinder choke. Basically, no choke tubes, just cylinder. Now we'll notice that it's also already got swivels on already for a sling. And we'll notice a polymer foregrip, complete with a rail so you can put a light or laser on there if you wish. Now you'll notice this polymer foregrip has two parts, back here, here, and then the rail. You can actually feel where your hand is on the foregrip, regardless of whether you can see it or not. Now you'll also notice that they have these large grooves. This way, if your hands are sweaty, you're panicky, or you have gloves on, you can still hold on solidly. You don't have to worry about your hand slipping off. These large grooves will actually keep you solid there. And it's simple, easy to operate. And these things, because they're actually made by a Turkish company, they are made for $179. I mean, that's finding a 12 gauge that works, operates, and is a pump for under 200 bucks. Pretty hard to do. Here you have one. New, $179. Now, who would this gun be good for? Well, a couple things. If you're trying to introduce somebody to hunting, and you want to give them something that is easy to start out with, under 200 bucks, this is a great choice. It'll work, you can shoot slugs out of it with no problem. The cylinder is a little wide for other types of animals for shot, but depending upon what it is, it can work. Now, who else is it good for? Self-defense. You need a low-cost self-defense gun. This is great. You can throw a spare one in your bedroom, or if you need something for the trunk of your car. You don't want to put a $2,000 super shotgun in the trunk of your car, because if you get in a car wreck, it might get smashed. On the other hand, you put this back there at $179. If you get in a car wreck, you're not going to be out, or only out $179. Now, on the other hand, if you have this in your trunk and suddenly the zombie apocalypse leaves you stranded across town, you got a shotgun to get yourself across town through the zombies. Now, who else is this for? This is for Steve. Yeah, we know that guy, Steve. He might have a different name. Might be Daryl, might be Cletus. This guy's Steve. What's up with Steve? You met a beautiful woman. She's smart. She's beautiful. Everything you always dreamed of in a woman. You proposed. You married her. At the wedding, she introduced you to her brother, Steve. Yes, she's got the beauty, she's got the brains. Steve just got the stupid and ugly. Yes, you married the beauty, you're related to the beast. Steve. Steve, you remember Steve? Steve ran himself over with his snowmobile in August. There's not even snow on the ground. How did Steve do it? We don't want to know. We had to just take him to the hospital. Your wife says, bring Steve hunting, otherwise he'll feel left out. You're thinking you should just have him left out in the woods, Steve. Last year you brought him hunting, and it was great. And then your wife found out and you were on the couch for like 2 months. Why? Because you gave Steve a Nerf gun. Brilliant plan. Steve's trying to shoot the deer with a Nerf gun. The deer's staring at Steve. And that deer standing still. You had a perfectly clean shot. Steve was doing awesome. But no, your wife is all pissed off now. She says you have to take him hunting and you have to give him a real gun. And you look at your gun case and you look in your safe and you're like, I don't want to give him any gun that there. $179 for Steve. Think about it. It's a pump. Steve can't mess this up. He can't jam it. Well, he probably could if he really tried, but he can't jam it because of the gun. Okay. You know, you can mount, with the dovetail, you can mount a scope on there. Put a red dot so even Steve can hit something. You know what? These big grooves here, Steve's like chicken grease covered fingers can even work the slide then. This is a gun that works. Even Steve can run it. So what is this gun good for? Hey, home defense shotgun for under 200 bucks. For introducing somebody for hunting, and also so Steve can have a real gun to go hunting with so your wife doesn't throw you on the couch again for 2 months. So remember, here's a chance. You can get yourself a TPT12 for $179. Pretty easy, very simple one, Turkish made, NATO quality, awesome shotgun for under $200.